It's about the lengths that law enforcement will go to keep this country safe.
All right.
People don't know. Do you know why there hasn't been another 9/11 since 9/11?
I sure don't.
Because in the shadows, brave men are dressing up like ladies. Anytime a building doesn't blow up, it's because a brave man and his friend have done a Ladybug's Bunny on Baghdadi al-Baghdadi.
Okay.
What, is that his name? It's two heiresses that are clearly modeled after Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton.
Oh, yeah, those.
So there's going to be a kidnapping, and we call in DJ SW1 and Marlon Wayans. And they're like, okay, we think they're going to be kidnapped at this party in the Hamptons. It's the big Labor Day weekend soiree. It's the big gala. So they're like, okay, you two, you're the screw-ups. You got to get these two rich heiresses to the Hamptons party so they can get kidnapped and we can catch the kidnapper. Mm-hmm. And then they're transferring them. Wouldn't you know it, the little dog jumps out the window.
There's a little dog and it jumps out a window.
They save the dog. They get in a car accident. And the joke is that there's a tiny scratch on her nose and a tiny scratch on one of the other one's lip. And they're like, oh, my God, we're hideous because they're shallow.
Right.
We can't go to the Hamptons.
No.
And rather than convince them to go to the Hamptons or tell the FBI that they're not going to the Hamptons, they're like, there's only one solution here. We need to bring in elaborate Hollywood prosthetics and make ourselves look like white chicks.
Okay.
So we can go in their place as them. So they go to the Hamptons as the Wilson sisters, and they go to this big party, and they meet these three women who are their friends throughout the whole movie. These are their friends, the nice white girls. And then there's the rival. Other white girls.
The bitches?
Yeah, our enemies.
Oh, those bitches.
I have heard that is true that women have enemies. And then they get in a Yo Mama.
Oh, this is a peak Yo Mama era.
This very Yo Mama. They do a Yo Mama. And then at one point he says, your mama's so old, her titties have powdered milk. And he just like blows powdered milk out of his hand.
Why does he have powdered milk in his hand?
Just in case this came up. He walks around with powdered milk in his hand just in case. So then Marlon Wayans, this is famous, eats some quiche.
Okay.
And she's like, you sure are enjoying the cheese quiche, Marlon Wayans.
Oh.
And he goes, there's cheese in this? I'm lactose intolerant.
Uh-oh.
And then we're treated to a hilarious scene where then he goes to the bathroom, but the girls are like, well, girls go to the bathroom together. So then they follow him into the bathroom and they're doing girl talk while he's taking the loudest shit. And it's like these comical, it's lifting him off the seat. His legs are going all which away. Yeah. The loudest fart sound, the toots and the poots. And the kabooms. And the girls are like, yo, I don't want to be racist right now. But you are shitting. It's like Marlon Wayans right now. They have a sleepover in the white chick's hotel room.
Okay.
And then here's the lesson that the movie's coming in. Because she's like, so earlier in the movie, Marlon Wayans comes home. And his wife... She's nagging him. She's got the curlers in her hair. That's how you know she's about to nag. Yeah. And she says, you never, I do my hair for you and you never notice. I try to wear nice outfits and you never notice. And, you make plans with me and then we don't do it. And all you care about is your job. And at the time we're thinking like, women. Yeah. Nagging.
FBI men.
Women are nagging. Yeah, leave Marlon Wayans alone. He's protecting America. Yeah. But now we cut back to the hotel room, and this girl is saying, you know how it is when you like a guy. You wear nice clothes to try to get him to like you. You go out of your way to do things for him, and they just never notice, and it breaks your heart. And Marlon Wayans is like, I've been an insensitive jerk. Yeah. At one point, the whole gang goes to a nightclub. It's very 2004. The rivals get on the bar, and they're like, we're the sexiest girls in the club. And then the other girls are like, we're going to challenge you to a dance-off. Uh-oh. And I think that Bring It On was very popular at this time, which I never saw, which is about a cheerleaders doing a dance-off. It's like, you think you're better? Bring it on. And then at this point, and this is where I got jealous about, frankly, what we could be doing with our lives, which is they just had a choreographed dance ready to go.
Oh, shit, we should do that.
And then just start popping and locking. They do this. They throw each other around. It really is a movie about friendship.
Okay.
And then they just start breakdancing. These mofos breakdance so hard. They don't just win the dance battle. They save the community center.
Oh my God.
Which I think was the plot to break into Electric Boogaloo.
Okay.
And then one of the douchey bros says to Terry Crews, "Hey, put this drug in your date's drink," which is Marlon Wayans as a white girl. And he's like, "Okay." It's 2004.
Yeah.
But then she switches the drink. So then the one white dude he's like, "I already took 4 myself." Apparently it's not a roofie, but it's a drug that I don't know if it exists. What makes you horny? So then he gets all horny. Then the other white guy gets all horny. And then we cut to a scene where Terry Crews wakes up next to beautiful hair. And he's like, "Hey, pretty lady I fucked last night." It's the guy.
Oh,
and they do the most hysterical "oops, we had gay sex" Home Alone take where they pop up and go, "Whoa! Ooga, gay sex. I did boy, is there gay sex on my face." So then they uncover the fact that the father of one of the rival of the girls we don't like, their dad, he is broke.
Okay.
Turns out the dad from Home Alone is broke. And we're like, "Oh, we bet he's doing it."
Okay.
He's the one who's going to do the kidnapping. And it's all going to happen at the big fashion show.
Big fashion show.
At the end of the movie. It's called a white party. Ironically. Everybody's there. Terry Crews is there.
Yeah.
At this point, the actual heiresses show up. Because they think they've been cloned.
Oh.
And so they want to go stop their evil clones.
Yeah.
So now the real white chicks are there. Our boys, the fake white chicks, are there.
Okay.
They both wind up in the fashion show. The fashion show, it goes off the rails. Everybody falls down. They're bumping into each other. The evil girls, they try to pull a Carrie.
No.
They're going to drop buckets of blood on our heroes.
Oh.
But then our friends, they pull the big lever that makes the rafter come down. The girls, they get their own blood bucket on them.
Oh, great.
They carry themselves. And then a gay guy stands up and goes, "It's brilliant. It's the greatest fashion show I've ever seen." So, did the greatest comedy we've ever seen just completely send up the entire fashion industry? Yeah, you just got lampooned, fashion. We took you down.
Boom.
Oh, and then apparently their plan to kidnap them the whole time was to have a giant Chinese dragon come out on stage.
What?
I guess that was the plan.
At a white party?
At a white party. On the fashion show stage, a Chinese dragon comes out. Who are we going to blame it on?
The Chinese.
We'll blame it on the Chinese.
Yeah.
We're going to pull a COVID-19. We'll blame this whole thing on the Chinese.
Yeah.
So, but then they end up taking the real white chicks and our heroes, the fake white chicks.
Yeah, I mean, this dad from Home Alone, he's got 1 kid at home alone and 2 daughters that are black men.
Meanwhile, this whole time, he's got a son home alone. And he's like, we got to kidnap. He's kidnapping daughters. Yeah. Meanwhile, his own son is home alone.
God damn.
This is the worst parent ever.
His wife's on a bus with John Candy.
His wife's on a bus with John Candy. He's given information for money to Tony Soprano.
God damn.
This guy is a fucking lowlife.
Oh, my God.
Our boys pull their guns out.
Love it.
But Home Alone dad has a gun.
What? So many guns. Yeah.
And then we shoot the dad from Home Alone.
Okay.
He's down. Defeated.
Uh-huh.
We got him.
Man down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah.
And then kind of the big message at the end is Marlon Wayans' wife shows up.
Okay.
He's like, "You know what? I've been a pig. I haven't paid attention to you. I haven't noticed when you've done your hair.
Oh.
I've treated you like the side piece.
Oh.
And you know what? I'm going to start paying more attention to you. And I'm not. It's not all about me, and it's not all about my job." So basically, this guy, it's the Tootsie ending. He's like, "I was a better man as a woman."
Oh boy.
Than I was as a man with a woman.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Basically, he learns from his friends how to be a better person, and I think we can all take from that. So basically, America. You know, these are turbulent times. These are dark. These are bad times.
There it is.
And when you're trying to figure out what's right, what to do, America.
Oh boy.
Dig deep down in your soul. Look inside yourself and just ask yourself, what would a white lady do? The past was doing its best.
theme song.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.